Hey guys, oh my camera's really, okay. Hey guys, Paige here. I know I've gotten so many requests to do this video and I never imagined that I would be sitting here doing it, but, you know, I've given it a lot of thought. Like, it's not just because people have been bothering me about it. I've given it a lot of thought and I feel that I could really help a lot of people by making this video, and I can really help reach out to even more girls by making this video too. So let me turn off my music. Okay, if my battery dies, I apologize, so I'll make a second part. But this video is really important to me because I've gotten a lot of questions, especially on Formspring, that anonymous question website that I have, and it's really brought up a lot about my MySpace and who my angel is. So let me start out with my story. I had this boyfriend. We started going out on my birthday in '08, so I had just turned 15, and we were dating for like a month or so, and in September he broke up with me. Actually my straightener's on. And in September he broke up with me, and that was hard, but you know, I got over it. And a couple weeks later, I found out that I was pregnant with his child, and I had no idea what to do. I hadn't talked to him. I was still good friends with one of his best friends, and I told him, and eventually got back to him, and like, we talked about it. And you know, I just turned 15. Like, I was really young. I was only a sophomore in high school. I was still partying, still doing drugs, still drinking. I was a mess, and I didn't have my priority straight. And it wouldn't have been healthy for a baby. And the father wasn't even there. Anyway, he wanted me to have an abortion. And I guess I just, you know, sort of went along with it, because I didn't really know any better. I was still doing all these bad things. I didn't really care at the time, and I didn't really do research on it. I just made an appointment, went in, and I had no idea what I was in for. And I really want people to know that it is not as easy as you think. Like, it is not a quick fix. It causes long-term problems. I know me personally, I suffer with post-abortion syndrome, and some doctors don't think it's real, but I've read up, and it's like overwhelming feelings of guilt, flashbacks, and all kinds of stuff like that. And you know, I really dreaded making this video because I was so scared of all the hate mail and so scared of all the negative things people would say. But like, I've gotten so many positive things, and I've been helping a lot of girls because they've came to me not knowing what I've been through before, and then I share my story and I help them, and it really helps people. And I really just want to be out there because I know when I was going through it, I had no one. Like, I didn't know anything. I had no idea what I was in for, and that was the worst day of my life. I went in, and you sit there and you wait, and you just sit there in a room and you just wait, and it's really, really hard. And then it's only 5 minutes, but it is the worst 5 minutes of your life. And I just, you know, I didn't really know what I was in for. And afterwards, like, you just sit in a recovery room and then you go home like nothing happened. Like, I don't even know. I was 8 weeks pregnant. As all of you know, when I was pregnant with Justin, I like always said, like, he, like, in the first couple videos I made, I always said he. I never said it or anything. And I felt that he was a boy, and he ended up being a boy, and I feel like it was a little girl, so I say she. So when I say she, I'm talking about my angel. She's my little girl. It was October 9th, 2008, and you know, it's really hard because you don't know what you're in for. And, you know, it's just like, you just get, I remember I was so depressed, like, you just get overwhelming feelings of guilt, and you get flashbacks, and, like, I hadn't thought about it in so long. I used to be so depressed about it, but then, and then especially when I first became pregnant with Justin, and a lot of people are like, oh, since you were pregnant the second time, don't you feel like you'd be more responsible? But it's like, you know, it ended up happening. Like, you know, I didn't mean to get pregnant again, and I know some people thought that, but I didn't. And thank God it was with a great guy, and that was another reason why I could never ever consider abortion, because I would never put myself through that. I would never put my child through that again. So that's my angel. Yeah, my little girl. And yeah, I was really depressed about it when I first found out I was pregnant with Justin, because I know I couldn't have another abortion, and I felt like she was angry at me. And because, you know, I kept Justin, like, why can't you keep me, and all this stuff, and I just have all those feelings sometimes. But I now keep a journal, and it's over there somewhere, and I'm about to grab it. Okay, so this is my journal to her, and whenever I'm down or anything, or I'm really, you know, depressed, I write in this journal, and I write to her, and I talk to her every day. I tell her how I'm feeling, how my day's going, and this is a really old ultrasound, but this is my ultrasound, and that little right here, this is her. This little thing right here, that was her. Yeah. And I've, you know, I was really, really depressed. I hated myself for a long time, but now I have Justin, and it's like, you know, that's my second chance, kind of, you know. And I love him with all of my heart, and I love her with all of my heart, and one day I am so looking forward to meeting her. So, yeah, that's my angel, and I really am gonna be, like, I just can't stress enough how rewarding it is to have my child. And I know it seems like a quick fix, and some girls aren't ready, but, like, it causes long-term problems, and it's really, really hard. Some girls just don't care, and I don't understand how, but some girls just don't. But, you know, everyone's different. And I know I didn't cry about it for a while until I went to pick up Justin's birth certificate, and that was on the same street. I drove by Planned Parenthood, and I started crying, because it's really hard. Like, you know, I just felt like such a horrible person for such a long time, and, you know, it's just, I don't even know what to say. It's just, you know, that's the only thing in my life that I wish I could go back. And I know I used to beat myself up all the time, because when I laid down on the table, I was the only girl there crying, and I don't understand how. And when I laid down, I was crying, and they're like, are you positive you want to do this? And I know I beat myself up for the longest time. Like, that last minute, I could have said no, I could have changed things, but, you know, that it happened, and that was the best decision for me at the time. And now I have a beautiful little boy, and I have her watching down over me, and Justin, and, you know, I'll meet her one day, and we'll be a family. So, you know, that's my story. I really hope that more girls reach out to me and talk about this, because I know when I was going through it, I had no one to talk to, and now when girls come to me, I'm so happy that I finally have someone to talk to about it, you know, and share my feelings, and share my story about her, and talk about her, and, you know, so, you know, I really hope you guys reach out to me, because, you know, I am here for you, and everything is confidential. So, what am I at? 9 minutes. Damn it. Okay, well, thank you guys. Any questions, you can comment me or message me. So hope you guys are glad I did this. It took a lot of courage, so please no hate mail. Thanks guys.